Capricorn, hello, it is the Scorpio Stellium here. Let's take a look at your past, present, and immediate future energies for the week of December 27th through the 2nd. Do remember, it's a general reading, may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's cool. Check out your moon and your rising sign as well. Okay, we have an extended available in the description box below for love if you are interested. Let's get into your reading. Your first line, the past, is the moon, the 9 of cups, and the Hierophant. Wow. That's some shit right there. That's some exciting shit. I said it like it was a bad thing. No, it's exciting. It's kind of exciting. It's a cool line. All right, so the moon, the 9 of cups, the Hierophant. We're talking about fears, we're talking about hopes, we're talking about all the shadow stuff, all the subconscious stuff, the stuff that you're not really aware of. Maybe you tell yourself that you don't feel a particular way, but you do, but you so do, but there's fear there about it. And it's talking about some type of commitment. It can't even be a marriage, but it's just talking about something that you are committed to. There are fears surrounding it, yet it just makes you feel so damn good. It's just everything that you want. This is in your past, your past position. It's like there's something weird about it. There may be some deception around it. Maybe you're deceiving yourself, or maybe somebody is deceiving you. You are trying to just shove all those fears down because really important to you. Really makes you feel good. You're really sold out to it, Okay, let's take a look at clarification for the moon. Let's see what else we see about those deceptive energies, those tricky feelings. Can't even be like nightmares or like haunting your dreams kind of thing, or like you keep dreaming about this person. Could be. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 4 of Swords. All right. There is a period of time where it was really good between the two of you. And then there's like a stasis. There's a stagnation between you guys. But you're wanting this like happily ever after with them. It always feels like you're starting back at square one though. 9 of Cups. Let's look at that. It obviously makes you feel good. This person, the Devil, there's your card. The 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. Look, this is infatuation. There's a lot of lust here because there's a history here. There's something that feels very familiar about it. You may feel like you've just known this person forever, even if you haven't. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But it talks about your past and the pulls to your past and why this person catches your attention so much, why it feels so good. But there's not a lot of action happening here. It's kind of a back and forth thing. Nobody seems to be doing anything about this right now. Okay. In the future, that changes. We'll look at that in a minute, but nobody seems to be doing anything here. Let's Hierophant. We've got the moon. Clarifying the Hierophant with the moon. 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Nobody's doing anything. There's this stalemate because of all of the feelings. It's like something just feels so off right now. It does seem very fear-driven, instead of being love-driven or being open-hearted. It feels like there's a lot of fear surrounding this. I think fear of failure or fear of how it's going to look to other people, like reputation. Okay, in your current position, you've got Temperance, 6 of Cups again is here, and the Fool. It's around and around. You guys keep starting over. But right now, it's saying like nothing much is happening. We're being very patient. We're trying to be moderate with our energies, not really putting a lot of effort towards one another. But seems like there's going to be leading up to a new beginning between you guys. Let's clarify Temperance. It does feel like new beginnings for you. You have Ace of Cups in this reading. Temperance clarified with the Fool. It's like you're just getting the same cards over and over. with these energies. The Chariot, the Seven of Swords. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Cancer is possible here. Leo is possible here. Sun, Moon, or Rising. So look, the Fool, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords. You're in this waiting period here. Somebody is deceiving themselves. Somebody is telling themselves this story that we can start all over again. I'm just going to be patient right now. I'm just going to let's see how things go. We're in a little lull. We're in a little break for whatever reason. But we're going to get this new start soon. Everything is going to come out okay. We're going to make progress because we do have the Chariot here. But it seems to be deceiving yourself, or they are deceiving themselves. Remember, those energies are interchangeable, or you could be deceiving each other. You could be lying to each other about it, you know? But this whole idea that like this is just going to move forward and you're not going to go through all of the mess again is not really true, because you have a history. There's your history right in the middle of the reading, the Six of Cups. You guys have patterns. So let's clarify those patterns. Let's look at that. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah, so you have this pattern here of communication. The way that it goes, it's like you guys put a bunch towards it. You know, you push and push and push and you're all in and you're all excited about it. And then something switches. You would know what that is, but something switches where all of a sudden it's like, logic kicks in, the mind kicks in with the Queen of Swords, you know, the thoughts, and then the defenses go up. This happens over and over, and then you start back over again with the Fool, you know, zero, card zero. It's like circular. You're all optimistic about it. It's like, oh, what did we learn from this? Well, nothing. We didn't really learn anything. We're just going to do it again. Okay, let's clarify the Fool energy. Hey, kitten. Hey. Hey. Ooh. With Seven of Wands, Justice, and the Three of Swords. Okay. So, look, it's like every time they say I'm sorry, you erase it. You erase what happened before. Or maybe it's you. Like I said, energies can be interchangeable, but it's like all the pain that's happened, we just like kind of let it go because they're sorry. They didn't mean it. They love you. They care about you. You know, that's what you do. They just keep finding their way back in because it feels so good. Really, that's what that is. Just, it feels so good. Okay, in the immediate future, here we talk about what's going to happen, where you're going to be towards end of this week, beginning of next week, into, you know, immediate future. Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Strength. Okay, that's not too bad. You've been through the worst of it, it looks like, in the immediate future. You've been through the battle, okay? And now it's like you're offering each other love again. You're offering each other affection. You both feel very invested in it with strength, very strong emotions. When you get something like the Knight of Cups, which is saying affection and romance and, you know, all that good stuff. Next to the Strength card, it's talking about, it's amplifying it. It's stronger. Okay. So we're talking like a lot of sex, a lot of dates, a lot of conversations. You know, it's just boom, like big explosion, right? Like we've already been through this whole period without each other. And now like we need to make up for lost time. That's how that feels to me. Okay. Clarifying Nine of Wands, get more information. Okay, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay, the stop-go energy. Stop, go, stop, go. That's what you two do. I'm going to be by myself for a little while. We're not good for each other. Then we're going to move forward again. Knight of Cups. Clarification. Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. Knight of Wands. That's pretty nice. That's actually really good for your connection. This is saying like getting truth and getting clarity about it. You know, like an epiphany. I think there's an epiphany about the commitment here, the commitment that the two of you make, which may be what you really need to get out of the cycle, you know, of deception and fear that the two of you go into, because we're getting truth about a commitment that you are passionate about, taking action. There's action here, and 2 knights. I mean, that's a lot. Actually 3, because I've got the Knight of Pentacles over here. Lots of action being taken in the future, because you've been in this kind of stagnant-ish, lully, kind of not really doing anything. Strength card, clarification, please. What do you think, Shakota? Yeah, okay. That's fair. We've got the 5 of Swords, the Hangman. Whoa. And the Princess of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So after all the battle that you two have gone through, like, look, if you keep doing it the way that you've been doing it, it's always a defeat. You're always going to lose if you do that way. I love this saying, if you always think like you always thought, you'll always get what you've always got, okay? So that's kind of what's going on here. It's like you get this epiphany. You have to think differently about it, or you're always going to be defeated when it comes to this person. You're always going to feel like you're on the losing side of things. Like it's not fair to you, okay? So you get a perspective shift here. You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna see that from a different angle, right? You get a perspective shift. And then you're like, this is how we're gonna go about it in the future. Okay? We're gonna do this a totally different way, with new energy, with a new outlook. You know, I'm gonna be very free-spirited about it. It's talking about not holding a grudge. Okay, which you don't really tend to do anyway. You tend to just let it go when they come back to you, but you continue to do that. But it's also about how you're going to move forward with them, okay? How you're going to change things up. So getting an epiphany here. Thank you for watching. You can check out the extended with the link in the description below for love from your person's perspective. I will see you next week.